What's up, everybody? John Moore here with another episode of Duel School. Today we're going to be discussing El Shadol Shekinaga. So, let's read Shekinaga first. First, it must be fusion summoned. During either player's turn, when a special summon monster activates this effect while you have a Shadol card in your hand, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy the monster. Then send one Shadol card from your hand to the graveyard. So, I want to emphasize this part of the card, and also you can only use this effect once per turn, and it has the add a Shadol spell or trap card when this card is sent to the graveyard. So, you can only use the effect of El Shadol Shekinaga once per turn. So, if it ends up not being able to destroy the monster, you do not send the Shadol card from your hand to the graveyard, even though it will still negate the activation. So you do have to have a Shadol in hand. So let's say you have Hedgehog in hand for these scenarios. You activate Regeki while they have Stardust on field, and you also have Shekinaga. They activate Stardust effect. You chain El Shadol Shekinaga's effect to Stardust effect. Stardust is a special summon monster. The tributing happens on field. Shekinaga is no longer able to destroy Stardust Dragon. Therefore, you do not pitch the Shadol monster from your hand anymore to negate its effect. But you still negate its effect. So let's get into something more relevant in the meta and Infernoids. Let's say you have Shekinaga out in defense mode and Saint Samos attacks it. Well, Saint Samos' effect is this card attacks an opponent's monster. This can be activated at the end of battle phase. Banish one card on the field. So let's say Saint Samos tries to activate its effect after attacking your defense mode Shekinaga. Well, you activate Shekinaga's effect to its effect, and then it activates its other effect. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can tribute one monster, target a card in your opponent's graveyard, and banish it. So let's say it tributes itself to banish to get itself off field. Well, Shekinaga is still... The chain link resolves backward. Shekinaga still negates the original effect, but since it's no longer on field, you do not pitch the card from your hand. So you will still negate the banishing effect, and you will not pitch a card for it. So let's move on to another card. I want to emphasize Shekinaga can activate in the damage step. So Jurgato has the effect of during either player's turn, you contribute this card, then target one face-up monster you control. That target gains 1,000 attack until the end of the next turn. So it tributes itself to activate this effect, which is on field. So even if they activate this effect during damage step, Shekinaga will negate. It will not be able to destroy, so it will not pitch a card. It will not negate cards like Cosmos Slip Rider. I want to show the difference. If this card was normal or special summon, you can target one spell or trap, so that effect it will. But if it's special summoned. But this effect, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your deck. So the key word is, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard. Its effect activates in graveyard. It is no longer a special summon monster. It's not able to be negated by Shekinaga. So let's go to one last example. And I've never done this on video, so let's see how this works. I'm going to switch screens here to a real-life example on tabletop. So, let's say player 1 has this in hand, these two face down, and a Shekinaga on field. And let's say this is engrave, this is the hand. Activate Necrozmir, no response. Remove Shuret, special summon Necroz Trishula, this is in hand. Activate effect. So, Shekinaga is chain link 1, chain link 2. So let's say the Necroz player flips up breakthrough skill. If it resolves backwards this way, Shekinaga will not be able to pitch the card in the hand thanks to breakthrough skill. So, let's say chain link 1, 2, 3, 4, for example. So, resolve everything backwards. There's no other possible chain, except for possibly this. And we're not going to activate it. It's Shadol Core. It's just here to give an example of if this had resolved without this, Trish would resolve. So Trenchel happens, and it would resolve anyways because this would be on field. So it resolves backward, wipes the field, breakthrough, misses, it's no longer there, and so Trish is going. Shekinaga is channeling 2, negates Trishula. Trishula is no longer on the board, and that being said, Shekinaga can no longer destroy it, but it has still negated it. Shadol Hedgehog stays in your hand. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please hit me up in the comments below. I would like to take a moment and say we got new t-shirts. They're pretty awesome. If you see somebody in the shirt at events, it's probably us or someone who's bummed a shirt off of us, but most likely it's me, Billy, or Russ. Come say hi. We will be at YCS Dallas. And again, this has been Duel School, and I just wanted to do a situational video on different things with Shekinaga.